Today we're taking a peek at an accessory for the iPhone users out there. Actually, this probably can be used for Android as well, but it's SANDMARC's motion filter. And welcome back to techgooch, and today we're taking a peek at SANDMARC's motion filter. Now they're designed for iPhones, but like I said before, they are a simple clip is what they come with, so they would work with a lot of other phones most likely. It is a variable ND filter, so you have between 3 and 6 stops, I believe, on this guy. The nice thing is it does work with the Pro model iPhones, which I have the iPhone 11 Pro, not the Pro Max, but same camera setup, right? This filter is designed, and actually, before I do that, I'll bring it in. It's designed to go even over all 3 lenses, so you can actually go between the lenses without doing a whole bunch of moving. Sometimes I did find myself where I just didn't have it quite right and I had to shift it a hair, but it's designed around that. Also, it is designed as well to work with SANDMARC's other filters, like their telephoto lens and their wide-eye lens, or I think they even have an ultra-wide. But they screw together. All the things are universal within their system, or you can just use it as a variable ND filter with the spring clip, and you'll understand that here in a second once I bring it in. I'm going to bring it in, we're going to talk about it a little bit more, and then we'll finish it up. So, what you get in the box is a case to actually house the filter when you're not using it, and then the actual clip. This is actually, I think, down on the bottom, but this is the clip that it screws to, essentially. So you actually come over here, and you pull it out. Now, this is actually made out of high-quality cinema glass, is what they say, so that you still get really good colors. And look at that, I even have a smudge mark on the front of it. But you can see that it's a very high-quality lens. There are markings on here that give you the ND filter number or how many stops. So if I get in here, so right now you can also see the white arrow there is actually what indicates what you're at. So right now we're at a 3 stop, and then you can turn it and get to 4, 5, and 6 stops, right? And the nice thing is you can even, well, let me screw that back off so you can actually see the difference. We'll go from 3 stops, and so you can probably see the stuff down there, and then it'll get darker as we go, right? And so the nice thing about this allows you to use more of a, you can change how fast your shutter rates, things like that, so that you can do more of a motion blur to your subjects, or if you're just trying to soften things, or give some cinematic effects, both in photography or videography. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not a huge person that knows all the ins and outs and the real best way to use this, but what I'm kind of focusing in on, this allows you to easily do it without buying a whole bunch of different filters. So you have, from 3 to 6 stops just by the turn of this, right? Real quick and easy. Same thing that's really nice is the quality of your colors is not really affected. That's what I was really mainly out to do, is if I was going between this, 1, how are the colors affected, and 2, the other big thing is, are there splotchy parts? So typically what you find in some of these cheaper, or this is not a cheaper one, but some cheaper ND filters out there, is they're not fully even. Maybe the corners are different than the whatever, so especially in the variable ones. This does a really good job. So well done. I gotta give them really, really, really good credit. It is very well done. Now I actually did a series of shots. I did some on the water, but also some with just a flower, just to see the color variations. And of course, these are unedited. I went from using just the standard iPhone, and all these were done in auto mode. I didn't want to do any fancy, you can use the various apps, but going from standard camera to 3 stops, then 4 stops, then 5 stops, to see the differences between it. Now, of course, you can do it in post. You can actually brighten things up, and you can change some things. Or if you're using a different app, like the manual camera app or something like that, you could do even more with it. And same thing with the water. I wanted to see how much it would actually change the water. Now, it was really bright outside that day, but you know, how much is it going to actually smooth it out. And I think with the manual camera app, I could do a lot better than what I did with just the basic auto function. But it, you know, automatically compensated, brought everything down. And to be honest, I thought it looks really good. Of course, it's getting a little bit dimmer, but you know, it is what it is. So that is the motion filter, and how they package it too. I did want to show as well so we have the filter and the mount. If I actually take the camera itself, my actual camera, you can actually see how it covers. It goes around all 3 of the camera lenses, right? Now you can see that there's not a whole lot of tight. It's pretty tight for the variance between the ones. So like I said, sometimes I just didn't have it clipped on quite right. I do have a case on this, so it doesn't really sit down into it as well. But you know, you can move it a little bit. And I don't really go constantly between this one, and this one. But it is nice to at least have it if you actually do it correctly and actually line it up well. And if you don't have, I found it actually worked better if you don't have a case, because this case is just a little bit thicker. It sits out a little bit more, and you can actually cut off the amount. So if you do it without the case, it's actually even better yet. However, it is designed for the triple camera system. So we have a variable ND filter, aluminum framing around it, cinema glass that it's made out of, high quality, definitely high quality. Where can you buy this wonderful product? Well, you can buy it directly from SANDMARC, actually. So I will put links down in the description where you can head over to SANDMARC and actually take a peek. $99 is what you're going to set you back to get this nice variable ND filter. However, if you really look into that, a good one, that's not a bad price. And also, if you were looking to do multiple filters, you can easily fix that by doing this, and you're not changing filters. The other nice thing about this is, like I said before, it is compatible if you actually add on their other items that can go on there, like their telephoto lens that you can go onto the phone itself. So I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a fantastic product, and like anything SANDMARC does, it's high quality. I've been using SANDMARC filters for my drones and for my cameras for years now. And yeah, I appreciate SANDMARC for letting me try this out. It's a nice product. But that said, please comment, like, subscribe if you can for me. Let me know what you think. Comment section below. If you have this, or you have another filter, or if it's something that you want to try, let me know. That's what the comment section is for. So thanks again for watching. Thanks again for sticking tuned here to the end. And yeah, we'll catch you back here on techgooch for another future video review. We'll see you soon.